Hello and welcome back to D&D with Dummies Campaign 1, The Marked Ones. Henry, could you give us a bit of a recap, please?
Yeah, so last week, once again, we just had a bit of a relaxing time at Pahn. The characters have been going around exploring the grounds of the area and just doing some training, doing some shopping, and just generally having a bit of a relax after a very stressful time in Fairwind. We come back to that day that we left off on, and we're going to start in the. Through my map over my coffee. The Veiled Vendors with the Hag and Zoldan. Zoldan, as you rock up to this, it's a bit of a hut, which is a little bit strange compared to everything else. Terracotta tiles and the low awnings are very reminiscent of Greek architecture. You look in and you notice that there is a hag talking to what looks like a bit of a spirit in the main kind of room. Um, you've gone there with a bit of a goal. What would you like to do?
So I'm inside the room, yes? Or am
Yep.
I viewing in?
You're looking in at the moment.
Um, I'll head, I'll walk up to the door and knock on it to announce my presence in the event that's something important that I shouldn't hear.
The hag looks over and you notice that she looks a lot like Krakner. But instead of greeting you with a bit of a serious frown, she smiles wide and she goes, "Hello, love. Be there in a second." And goes back talking to the spirit. She gestures to a little couch where you can sit for now. You notice that they're talking about a few different things, mostly about um, strange presences and the fact that things aren't feeling right at the moment. Uh, and you're not trying to like pry, but they are speaking fairly loudly. The spirits bids adieu and leaves the hut. Right, what would you like, darling?
Um, I'd like to try to find out where someone is, if possible.
Of course, come with me. She takes you to the back room and she hands you a piece of paper that looks like a little bit like a contract. Just down the bottom.
And this is binding what?
Just to make sure that if anything goes wrong, it's all on you. So if you are hurt or anything, or I'm possessed, it just will cost you a little bit extra.
Okay. I proceed to sign it.
Not too easy. Um, as you sign it, you feel a bit of a cold grip you. It's not uncomfortable, but it is a little bit strange. This doesn't feel like some of the other contracts that you've signed here before. It feels like you've just walked into like a cold room. Um, so who am I looking for? And she clasps her hands together and rubs them really quick over the cold room.
I'm assuming I have to give real name?
Yeah, don't worry
Okay.
about that though. I won't remember it as soon as you leave this room. It's part of the contract.
Um, I'd like to try find Ilona where possible. See if she's walking around. A little bit worried.
Too easy. I'm gonna have to make a bit of a roll here real quick. That is a 2. Um, the hag starts to peer into the cauldron, and you notice that the somewhat black but still clear liquid starts to glow. It starts to glow a deep purple, reminiscent of Alona, and you get this a bit of a smell of like lavender and a few other things coming off the cauldron. Sorry, uh, but it can't seem to get an image. The hag starts to strain and she goes, "Ah, I'm sorry, darling. I can't seem to find them. I'm getting a very weird feeling about this one. Is there anything else I can do for you instead?"
Um, could you potentially do a sending for me to her?
Yeah, of course. If you'd like to send me your 25 words into the DM, um, I'll be able to get back to you on that one there,
Sure thing.
just so you know how many words you've got. It is 25, right, for sending?
Yep.
Correct.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I got my 15, so I'll use that.
As her eyes glow that kind of like milky black, fog starts to come out of her as in your own mind, even though it's being sent to someone else, you can hear this sending. It seems to echo throughout this room to let you know that she's doing what she's actually saying. Hey Alona, just wondering how you're going. Are you okay and do you need help?
Ilona Mizrali is not available for the sending spell. Time fractured, body elsewhere. Will return when it's less inconvenient. Don't worry, or do. Up to you.
As the hag's mouth shut, it's almost like it was a recorded thing on a phone and her mouth was a videograph for it. And she looks at you and is like, never seen that one before. That was very strange. Now, $300 for that, thank you.
Sure.
Sorry, 300 gold.
Cute.
Should I please have
$300.
USD
Let's go.
in gift cards?
We like 300 for that.
Wait.
She takes the money off of you and she says, well, I'll bid you adieu now. It is about the end of the day, so I'll lock up after you're finished, but feel free to hang around a bit. You can have some tea if you want. She gestures to a table that's got some teas and sweets on it. That's to the side of the cauldron. Obviously, it's where she kind of has a snack between lunch breaks.
Thank you for the offer, but I think I'm okay, and I'll just proceed to exit the building.
Too easy. As you exit the building, you come out and you notice that even though there is still no sun in the sky, it is starting to become dark. As you look up above in the sky, the bright lights of what looks like stars start to come through the sky. It seems to be moving very, very quickly. As it starts to move quickly, Janice, in the room that you're staying in, Madark burrows through the floor, and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing waiting for me?"
Oh, but Madak, we couldn't start without you.
Oh, I would have caught up. It's just those elves. They don't know what they're talking about.
Don't let Alpha see you. I already may have said something that I might not regret, and they got a little bit pissy. So I know you don't really care, but just be mindful. Yeah. There's already enough tension as it stands.
Right then. Is there a room for me here somewhere? She starts looking around. Head only just out of the floor. She looks very much like a mushroom right now.
Yes, I've already brought you a room.
Right, fantastic. That's done. As
Guys,
everyone
you actually
else
wish.
finishes eating in Dim Sum Paradise, you guys come out and you notice, just like Zoldan did, that it's starting to become a little bit darker. What would you like to do?
Can I go get some health potions?
Yeah, of course. You walk out from Dim Sum Paradise, across the road to the Glow and Gather. I'm just gonna draw a quick line so you can see the visual representation. All the way through here.
Boom. Magic.
Boom. That easy. Look at that travel distance. As you walk in, you notice what seems to be kind of like an old raisin standing on a stool behind the counter with a single green leaf popping out of its head. And it looks at you and it goes,
Goes what?
"Oh, it's
Yeah, it wasn't catching audio. It was. I heard it. It was very beautiful.
Oh.
I love that
No,
it cut in and out during that. That was really good.
I love the fact that I'm making this really loud noise and Steve can still hear it downstairs and the neighbors can probably hear it through the wall and then no one else can hear it.
That's so good.
Love that. It was actually meant to be more high pitched. Let me see if I can do it again.
Nope.
I mean, that time actually, it
I heard a little
Yo.
bit of it. That was
Yo.
so good.
respect.
I'd very likely, I'd very, there, I can't even English now.
I've just screwed you up. Sorry, mate.
Welcome to
I'd like
gibberish.
to ask very nicely if I could buy some health potions, please.
This strange creature reaches out its gnarled hands, and looking down, it looks like they're very rooty, and it seems as if it's like a sapling reaching out. The hands are palm up, facing towards you.
Like requiring payment already?
Yeah.
How much does basic healing potion cost? Bag of gold.
Your entire bag of gold, or
No, God.
I was gonna say that's a lot of money.
you see its little eyes light up.
No.
Um,
They're just
Hey, day.
I'm pretty sure.
like 100 gold. I don't know.
100 gold. You notice that he hands back 90 gold just straight off the bat, and he hands you 6. Oh, not 6. I don't remember my conversion rates that I used last time. To be fair, it was a different vendor at that time, so. Celadrin, do you remember if it was 1 gold per greater healing potion?
I don't remember the higher prices since I only bought the lowest tier. So
Do you remember what the lowest tier prices were?
yeah, I think it was like. Actually, now that you say it, I think it was like 1 or 2 gold per lowest.
Yeah, okay. Probably would have been about 1 gold per standard potion, maybe. He hands you 10 normal healing potions. And he does this little shrug face and puts his little root arms up and goes.
Can I try and interpret what he's just said?
You know what? Honestly, roll a history check.
Roll a history check. Oh, fuck.
Yes. I'm just gonna confer with my other DM real quick.
Hello.
That's an 11.
If he's got partial access to some of his past memories at the moment,
Yeah.
he should be able to, like, maybe speak.
That would be a history check.
Yep.
I would say probably a disadvantage because it was a few lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
You-
roll another one.
I think 11 will probably be your lowest, but we'll see.
Yeah, it was. I nat 20 the second fucking roll.
Ah!
Fuck
Did
the lot.
brother used to speak for the trees?
He's had many lives.
He's had many, many,
Ah.
many lives. You cannot understand what this thing is saying. You do notice some movement behind the counter, though. Sorry, not behind the counter. In a back room that's adjacent to the counter.
Okay. Do I see what is moving, or do I just see like
Um,
some shadow movement in the other room?
It sounds as if there is someone back in the other room.
Okay. I don't really know what to do with this information.
Yeah, that's fine. as you kind of hold the potions in your hand, you're looking around, getting a bit of a better glimpse at the area, even though it is dark. You notice that little mushrooms around the place start to light up, and there's some fireflies and glowworms as well, creating the inside of the shop a bit more of a bioluminescent area, so you can have a bit of a look around. You notice that it is kind of similar to Kraken's alchemy area. There's a few different alchemical herbs and stuff. There's stuff growing off of branches and stuff that seems to be attached to price tags and the like. You can't necessarily read what it says on the price tags, but you notice there's quite a few alchemical ingredients here. And then behind that counter is just a wall of potions. He's handed you some of the smaller potions on the wall, but you do notice that adjacent to that, the rest of the shelf seems empty. He seems like he's probably not got a lot of healing potions in stock for some reason.
Yeah, okay.
You can kind of like tell by what he's like gesturing at and stuff like that that he wants to give you more. There simply isn't enough.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna just slide him 10 gold. Just say, you keep that body. You probably could use that to buy some really good stuff. So enjoy, and I'll take my leave with
Yeah.
my poke.
You feel your scars on your chest start to get warmer. Not in a bad way, in a nice way.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're not dying. Not dying yet.
Dander has a heart attack. Dies.
Xander dies. He didn't have enough booze in him today.
Damn. Okay, make me out like I'm an alcoholic.
Sorry, you're only drinking for 8 hours straight the other day. It's fine.
It's not considered alcoholism when you're a soldier, mate.
Slow,
It's a
slow
light
juicy.
drinking for the end.
Slow juicy, man.
As you come out, you notice that Zoldan, or Baldy, is coming up the road towards you. You notice as well that Crimson is coming from Jimson Paradise, obviously finishing off his meal, and everyone else is starting to kind of congregate in the one area.
Okie dokie. Cool. I'll try and get everyone's attention. Hey, guys, over here.
Yeah.
As I'm like trying to not drop all these damn potions.
Oh, let me give you a hand there, Bone Crusher. I don't want you dropping some of that primo stuff, mate.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, so how many healing potions did I buy?
9 normal healing potions. So it should just be health potion, I think, in
So you said 9?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'll distribute them among the party too.
Too
Yeah.
easy.
If you said everyone was there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So everyone can have a healing potion.
And there'll be 2 left over. On top of the one you already got. So you'll have 3 in the end, and everyone else will have 1.
I might, those extra 2, I might just give them to Baldy and I'll say Eye Patch or Tenacity, whoever wants it out of you two.
I already have my own collection.
I
Oh.
technically already bought my own potions as well, so maybe give it to someone else in the group.
Give it to John.
Yeah, give it to John. Yeah, Johnny boy.
He's a lad.
There we go.
So I got two healing potions then.
As you guys are congregating, you notice that down the pathway down the bottom, you hear a loud clank, 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 clank. Looking over, Ironblood is carrying a horse-drawn carriage by himself. It seems to be reinforced with metal over the wood, and it seems as if he's created out of a single tree and a single sheet of metal, all fused together. He's carrying it easily by himself, even though he looks very strong and like a blacksmith. This is definitely more than a normal human should be able to carry.
Fantastic work there.
Would you take the extra few protein beers today, mate?
Oh, like, dude, I'm actually like feeling so weak. I only had 2 stouts this morning for breakfast. But
Only
nah,
2?
like, dude, like, Tenacity said not to drink too many breakfast beers. Like, I couldn't help it. I had to stop. But like, yeah, guys, this is your carriage. We got to take this tomorrow morning. I just gotta source you guys some war horses, and you'll be good to go.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course, of course. So you guys are gonna head off to the next Watcher now. They'll be at the Fairy Grotto. Just be aware that the games are going on, so it might be a little bit of a hectic experience for you.
Yeah, rightio. Appreciate the insight.
Of course, of course. If you guys need anything else, just let me know, yeah?
Can do.
He drops it next to the hotel the hostel, and brushes his hands off and starts to walk away. He gets about 50 meters away from where you guys are, and if anyone would like to roll a perception check, you may.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the boss, man.
Let's go.
A 5.
Oh, natural 2 to start the session. Let's go.
We got a 5, a 2, what else?
16.
16. 1 second, there's nothing, and the next, a kind of fabricated iron dragon is there. It seems as if the dragon has raised itself out of the ground. Looking closer, you can tell that it doesn't look like any dragon you've ever seen before, Crimson. To be fair, you've only ever seen wyverns and 1 dragon, but it doesn't even look like a wyvern.
I've seen him do something like this before.
Not that you're aware of. You haven't really seen him do a lot of magic, though, apart from creating the walls at the Pixie Grotto.
Yeah.
Which you do know he is very, very powerful spellcaster, but he doesn't like to use magic too much. He prefers to just do stuff by himself.
Yep.
Hopping on the back of the dragon, he flies off with metal screeching through the air. You don't know where he's going either. He seems to be heading somewhere southeast.
Mm-hmm. Duly noted.
So walking down from where you guys were, you'll currently be somewhere around here. The black spot on the map.
Oh yeah.
Shops are still open, but they are beginning to close. I will once again push forward. Is there anything people would like to buy?
I'm
You guys
good.
don't have to leave tomorrow either. You don't have to leave, but if you want to leave, you can.
We really should probably be on our way to go find our friends in the restaurant party.
Just like to say, has anyone bought themselves any extra equipment for here? Like, do we have some iron weapons, some equipment to help us deal with any nasties out there? You know, that current situation. Yeah? No? Maybe?
I showed Crimson my weapon. I'm like, are these good enough, or do I need something else?
This would have been the
Yes.
first time that Crimson sees the hammer and the blade
Hmm?
as well. Like, actually had a proper inspection.
I dare say.
Boy, I say boy.
Say,
Yeah,
boy. That's my fine piece of that Bone Crusher. No wonder your name's Bone Crusher. That piece of hammer. Whew.
actually got this name before. I got
Okay.
that.
Oh. Oh damn. He got the equipment to back up the name. Okay. Okay. Now have you look over. Do you want me to roll, or would I just be able to have a bit of sort
What
of
would
safe?
you like to kind of pick up off the weapons? What would you like to know? Why would you roll?
Just to check and see if it would be sufficient iron, see if it's not too diluted as I've said in the past. Looking at my own gauntlets of them being solid iron, just checking to make sure that they would be up to snuff to deal with
The
anything.
only one that you would look at and be like, even be able to conceptualize it, would be the axe. Looking at the axe, you notice that it looks fine, and it probably works fairly well. But if you were to get a very high tier piece of equipment, it could potentially replace it. But you doubt that anyone's going to have something like that at, let's say, 5:30 in the afternoon, ready to go for you.
Bone Crusher, I think you got your weapon right there. Looks like you're all pretty set. I assume everyone else got the same amount of quality as Bone Crusher here. I'll turn to the party and just direct that question.
We've got our own little specialties, I'll say.
Well, I don't use weapons. I just use my magic.
You want a weapon?
I'm good.
A weapon, son.
I am a
Good, it's
weapon.
Flower, girl, yes you are. Anyway. Oh, well, that being the case, I assume we're all sweet. Go get a bit of shut eye. We've had a bit of dinners. Unless
As you're,
Oliver's hungry.
as you're standing there for literally 3 minutes, it goes from being dark afternoon, dusk to night.
Oof.
Flower, tenacity, and crimson.
Ah,
You have never seen it go so dark so quick.
well, that's strange.
And Flower, you start to shiver as if you're cold.
As I start shivering, I absentmindedly pick a stem from a flower from my crown and just start chewing on it.
Oh, would you like? I don't have a cloak on me. I noticed Flower working with her long enough. Are you okay there, Flower?
I'm fine. It's just a little chilly.
Does it normally get that dark that quick?
No.
Nope, not as far as I've seen.
It's a bit odd.
A little bit. I wonder what could be causing that.
Imagine.
Good, like very powerful magic. Is that a good guess?
It's a guess.
I spit out the
nothing.
flower stem I'm chewing on. That's no good. And I pick another one.
Yeah. Damn.
Much better.
For anyone with an Arcana over 10, so a plus 10 in Arcana, I'll let you roll an Arcana check at disadvantage to what it could possibly be.
Hey, yo, that's me.
I have Arcana
That'd be a
plus 1.
21.
21. Okay, noticing flowers shiver, noticing the sudden change in heat, how dark it gets. You know that Lobad is the one that controls how bright it is, how warm it is. It shows you when he's awake and when he's asleep. He does not drift off this quickly.
So he's
Something.
asleep?
Yeah, he's currently asleep. So something has triggered the environment to go to nighttime before Lobad is asleep. Which means it has to be on par to Lobad.
Interesting.
Everyone feels a rumble in the floor below them, but then nothing else.
Well, that's probably not good.
It's probably not. But
Well-
I reckon we should go get some shut eye. Unless anyone else has anything they want to do.
Anyone want a flower?
Yeah. Always.
Yes.
I hand out flowers to those who want them.
Yeah, I'll take one. Why not?
You see my staff just kind of bloom with all manner of different colors and shapes and varieties of flowers, and I just pick them at random and hand them to different people.
As you guys go and head to where you're staying for the night, whether this is your own individual houses or places that are given to you, you go to bed, and a feeling of unease lays on each and every one as you go to bed. Flower, for the first time ever, you do not feel tired.
Oh no. Great. She's gonna make herself a herbal tea using dandelion stems.
With the assistance of your tea, you do find yourself falling into a... Sleep wouldn't be the correct word for it. I'd say a fugue-like state.
Oh.
Everyone will still get the benefit of a long rest, but when you wake up, it does not feel like you slept at all.
Great.
Just what we love.
For everyone who's staying in the hostel, you notice that Granny Merwin does not see you at the door. For a dryad to not be in her place where her tree originates is also not a good sign. You notice upon entering your room, where there are about 8 bunks pressed up against each other, and you guys have got the 3 or 4 in the back, the others are starting to fill up with people. There are people going to bed, and people staying up with all their curtains open. One of them is a 4'1" male-ish looking being with fair white skin, white and red hair, and horns. At first, you believe it to be a tiefling, but under second glances, you notice that they seem to have dragon-like fairy wings. Another is a figure just the same size in a grey cloak, reminiscent of something that you may have seen before, and a mask of a dog. The last one that is getting filled is a similar looking figure, same type of cloak, but instead they have the mask of a badger. in the final bed where you guys saw what you believe to be an old man, you notice that the curtain is there, the slippers are there, and the staff has been returned. However, unlike the last night that you guys have spent here, there seems to be a light emanating from their bunk.
Oh, this.
Hmm.
Can I investigate the bunk?
Which one would you like to investigate?
The one with the light.
The one with the light? How would you like to investigate first?
Just like look at it as I like slowly approach.
As you begin to approach, you notice that the light coming out of it doesn't seem to be that of a bioluminescent object, like a mushroom or a creature. It seems to be a dull pink and blue that's getting swirled up. Kind of like if you were to put a pink pane of glass over water and shine light through it.
Right.
You notice as soon as you get probably 4 to 5 feet away, the small boy-looking creature with horns and the wings hops down and says, "Excuse me there. What are you up to?"
I'm just looking at this light here.
Well, it's a bit rude to stare, isn't it? We didn't go through your bunk or anything like that when you were here. What's going on?
Is this normal for here?
Roll a history check. Anyone else who's in the same room may roll one as well. So that would be Bone Crusher, Eye Patch, and John. So those three.
Just history,
15.
flat roll.
History, flat roll.
Oh, it's not good. That's a 6.
John,
Time
you
certainly
feel as
passes.
if you've
Out of 19,
seen
let's
this.
go.
Oh, tight. You feel as if you've seen this person before, John. Celadrin, you feel like you've seen this person before, and you're getting a very familiar feeling when you enter that person's space when you walked past before. This person feels very reminiscent of Thimble.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna say that out loud then. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this feels like Thimble, or this at least seems like him.
Well, I am a pixie, aren't I?
True. Fair.
You'll seem to have his slave collars on you.
I don't.
Yeah, John doesn't. Sorry, my bad. Upon looking down at each and every one of your jeweled items, you notice that the bright blue crystal is now a deep azure blue.
Can I investigate why it's changed this really deep blue?
Roll an Arcana check if you'd like to.
Oh, yay. Thing I'm not good at. Yay. 10.
10. You don't seem to know why it would have changed color.
Cool. Just what I wanted to hear.
The small childlike being looks up at you, John, and puts their hand out to shake. Hello there. I'm Progeny. Nice to meet you.
John, and I'll shake his hand.
While shaking his hand, you instantly feel sick.
Oh.
It feels as if you need to vomit and you're angry all at once. Embarrassed, angry.
Right, I will let go of his hand after shaking it.
These are my boys, Badger and what did I say the other mask was? Was it Wolf here or was it?
Dragon-like.
It definitely wouldn't be dragon-like.
I think it was a wolf. Or something like that.
This is Badger and Wolf. They're part of my crew. The beings look at you and nod in unison, freakily in unison.
I will nod back.
They nod back to you again. They, as you see those two preparing for bed, they end up closing their shades that are in front of their thing. We gotta go to sleep, you see. We got a big journey ahead of us tomorrow. We're going back home, you see.
Alright, and where is home?
Oh, just the Fairy Grotto. We're going back for the games.
The games?
Yeah. Watcher of the Crossroads is running them. If you win, you get to ask him any question you want, and he'll answer it. We just want to win, though, because we want to impress him.
And is there a certainty in his response, or?
Oh, 100%. He watches everything. You know, each of the watchers have got their own thing they have to look after, and you know, he watches every decision that's made here. He's probably watching us right now, actually. The kid starts looking around the room, looking for something in the corners of the room.
Well, that's not comforting.
I mean, everyone's always watched here. You would know, wouldn't you?
True.
Yeah, you're one of us. You're someone from Fairwood. These other guys, why are you hanging out with them?
We have a deal.
I know something about deals, actually. What do you reckon's better? Fairy deals or devil deals?
Oh. Whichever one works at the time, I guess.
The kid smiles at you. He goes, yeah, you know what's up. You're right. You know what's up. You're smart. I like you. You should join my crew.
I'm currently in a deal with the rest of these outsiders.
Yeah, I can smell the devil on you.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right. I gotta go to bed, mate. It's past my bedtime.
Sorry for keeping you up.
No, of course. I just didn't want you to interrupt the old man. Well, I assume it's a man. Could be anything. Those sandals, they look pretty gross.
Yeah. I'll just turn around and go back to the.
Yeah, you walk all of 2 feet back to your bunk.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you were able to easily see this and hear what was going on. You're aware of the fact that the Fairy Grotto is where Ironblood told you where to go to, and you heard the name Watcher of the Crossroads come out of this child's mouth, out of Progeny's mouth, and you know that that is the person who you're meant to be going and seeing.
Right.
We're gonna go now, as you all go to bed, we're gonna go to Hunter.
Hello.
Hunter, you're currently out looking after a few new students. Yesterday, you did something that you didn't really want to do, but you had to do. You killed your son. As you're out and about, making sure that everything is in order and you're looking after these new people who are getting better, that feeling is consistently crossing your mind, and you're becoming angrier and angrier at the fact that he disobeyed you once again and tricked everyone. How are you feeling?
I kind of like clench my fist a bit. crushing whatever I'm holding, grit my teeth, and try and like clear my mind as best I can and focus on the hunt. I've got a job to do.
You feel your furry paws grabbing at the sword that you're holding, and the hilt itself shatters. You decide instead of getting another fake weapon to just grab your own, as it turns once again into a lance. The party with you is immature, young, and rough. It reminds you of another group. You guys are currently out hunting worms that have been entering the areas of the Forest of Fen from up northeast. It seems like a lot of unusual activity is happening, and you feel something very strange on your inner self. Something is coming, and you don't know what. Umra. No, sorry. Janice. This is your opportunity now to send your sending to Ilona.
Alrighty. It's about that evening time. John sort of just stepped onto the patio of his second story, just out to the nightlife, so to speak, and watching Blodyn just sit there, just lie there. The eyes will go the murky black and say into the ether, "Ilona, it's been a while. Heard you are lost. Remember, if you need anything, just ask, yeah? I've seen your friends lately. They haven't gone looking." And that'll be all.
Ilona Mizrali is not available for descending spell. Time fractured, body elsewhere. Will return when it's less inconvenient. Don't worry, or do. Up to you.
Jan's got to take a second, just puzzled look if anyone around could see. Okay then. So clearly something's happened to her. That's interesting. Guess
As this revelation comes over you, you need to prep for the next day. You and the other scribes have gotten together and have moved into the inner tree of Pahn. The elves welcome you in with evil glares and annoyance at the fact that you have to come in and interrupt their council for their area. Even though you're allowed in, you can tell there's a lot of distrust for everyone bar my friend the sea elf. Yeah, Afwis. Afwis is acting as if they're a celebrity. Everyone's coming up and hugging them after not seeing them for so long. And just like that ebb and flow of the tide, they drift away from the group and come back, leading you guys slowly further and further inwards. As you reach your area for the night, you and the other scribes go to sleep, apart from Afwis, who goes to her own house and has a uncomfortable sleep. Similar to everyone else, Janice feels a very strange feeling and a lot of unrest as they go to bed. A violent shake rends the world of Fairwind. Each and every one of you wakes up at around about 7 o'clock in the morning as this happens. However, as soon as it's finished, nothing seems to have changed. As you exit your homes and come down to the hostel, you notice that there are horses with a carriage attached already, ready to go. As far as I'm aware, you have no provisions, but you're ready to get back on the road. I would also like to remind you guys that pretty sure it's Tarvis's tent and Zoldan's tent is still running at about 40 HP under 200, so they're at about 160 HP. However, you've chosen to head off for the day. As you leave the gates, you see the giant and the halfling who are guarding the gate let you through. The halfling with a giant spear, with the Goliath holding a small weapon in his hand, different from the other day. The air is cold, and fog rolls off the plains in front of you as you enter the evergreen forest. As the smell of pine needles hit your noses, the leaves and the trees around you start to change. You go from evergreens down to broadleaves. You start to see that some of the leaves are getting that fair wind presence of orange instead of green. The bark itself is starting to grow and change. Triads and treants are around, but each and every one of them seems to be shivering inside their husks. You're walking, or on the carriage. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours pass. You are now nowhere close enough to get assistance from Pahn if needed. As you continue to travel, you notice with a larger group that you don't have everything attacking you, similar to when you guys were coming here with only 5 members. The fact that Tenacity, Crimson, and Clarabella here are making your trip considerably easier. Through the entire day, you only see 2 or 3 small things, which Xander is easily able to hunt and kill with the assistance of Zoldan for food during the day. We now get to the afternoon. I'd like everyone to roll a perception check.
Perception check.
Whoa, dirty 20, it was almost Nat 1.
5.
21.
24.
Could I get
didn't.
everyone to roll initiative for me?
I didn't see it.
Are we using our initiative?
You're not using your previous ones. This will be a new initiative.
14 for...
13 initiative.
14 on flows. Zoldan, what did we get?
8.
Zan,
23.
10. Tenacity, sorry.
Oh, 5.
John,
So it was 13.
13. Crim,
23.
But is Crim
Sal.
safe?
13.
Always.
sorry, I know you finished earlier. That is my fault. Blodyn, could you roll your initiative for me?
Ooh, okay. That's an 8.
That is an 8. Could you roll it at advantage for me, please?
I'll just roll again. That's a 10.
That's 10. Awesome. That's not great, but you know, that's fine.
It's better than.
It's better than nothing.
Before I start, I'm going to hand it over to Easty in a second. Can we just make sure that our room doors are closed or whatever, just so we don't have any other voices or anything kind of entering the chat? Reese, could you please take us over to the B1 map, please? B1, not H1. B for Venus.
B for very good.
Very good.
Oh my god.
While you guys are here, can you get yourselves into your tracking order, please? Like your walking order, marching order. And position yourselves up here for me, please.
And also sort out your health bars as well. Would be a good idea.
Do.
Wait,
I'm like
which side
that.
are we on?
Just over here for me, just a little further up. As you guys are walking and you notice these things start to happen, you notice that the road in front of you is a little bit risen. It's about 5 feet higher than the surrounding grounds around it. Looking down into the forest, you notice that that fog from this morning has now turned black, coming off of the floor.
Oh.
Easty, could you move them to where you'd like them to be, please?
So within the like side or?
Either side, so you can switch them up. You've obviously had 3 days to prepare, so you've had a little while.
Yeah.
Let me know if there's something you don't have control over.
I got control over everything. Would Blodyn be in the middle of the path?
If he would like to be, yes.
Yeah, I guess he'll be back here.
I just moved your friends down to the bottom left.
Okay.
As you guys are in your cart trudging along, you notice in front of you a figure standing in the road. Easty, would you like to describe this species?
Yeah, so I'd say you see this lone figure standing in the middle of the path, just kind of looking around. From a distance, you could see that he is a furbolg. So standing at quite a large stature, similar to a Goliath, being over 7 feet tall. He's distinctly, even from this distance, you just smell. It smells like rotting flesh or some sort of like poison coming out from him. And as you get closer, you can see that he's wearing clothes that looks like it's made out of like twisted and gnarled bits of wood and rotting foliage. And he just turns and looks at you.
Is there anything?
He's just staring at you at the moment.
Hmm. Everyone sees him just standing there, right?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Oh no!
Are you strong enough?
I'm pretty strong.
Depends on who's asking.
Hmm. Who is asking?
I am Blodyn.
Adam Blodyn?
I am Blodyn.
Would you
Sorry.
recognize that name?
Blodyn. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Anyone who is from Fairwind, roll a history check.
Oh boy, that's me.
Does that include me?
You know what?
Good.
Yes, you can roll this. You can roll it as well, Celadron.
Oh,
5 for John.
18.
A 5. God damn it.
Does
14.
Tenacity, you can just roll it at disadvantage.
What was it, sorry?
History check.
17.
Anyone who rolled a 5 or above can identify this as a furbolg. You would know that the furbolgs are very rare because the majority of them have been wiped out by Lobad's rot. As Lobad consumes and consumes, sometimes he consumes things that he does not intend to, as he did with the majority of the furbolgs. If you rolled a 5 to a 10, you can tell that this is no ordinary furbolg, and that something is very, very wrong, and you guys may be in a little bit of danger. But anyone who rolled between a 10 and a 15, you can tell by looking at this being that they are arcane in origin, and that they seem to have a focus on their person. For anyone who rolled a 15 to 20, you would know that this is Blodyn. This is one of the enforcers for Lobad. He is one of their top 3 generals. Did anyone roll between a 20 and a 25?
I think I rolled the highest with an 18.
18, cool.
He's like the Kriegner for Lobad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like the Kriegner for Lobad.
This guy. Well, no.
So you would know that if you rolled between a 15 and a 20. As you
Oh,
all
no.
notice him, the cart that you're in starts to shudder, and then it disappears, landing on the floor between you. The horses have miniaturized with the cart. They're sitting there waiting.
This is
So
bad.
thinking,
This is bad.
this
This is bad.
Flower, sit rep.
Put it this way. Lobad's angry, and this is bad.
Rattle.
Sorry, just for clarification, the only person we can see is the guy in front, right? We can't see any of the guys on the side.
Yep.
And I'm the only one who rolled well enough to know who this guy is.
Didn't Tenacity get a
I was gonna
15?
say, I thought Tenacity also rolled a
17.
Tenacity did roll a. She rolled high enough to know who it is. She's
Oh,
autism
I don't
enough about
see. I
failing
don't see her roll.
Invisalign
Fair
enough.
enough.
I'm also pretty sure she'd want to know all the people who can fuck a day up, so she knows when to run.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Flower, what's the goal here? Go. We running?
I mean, we probably should. Though we did deal with Krekna. Same sort of difficulty, maybe more.
You notice as you're talking, anyone who rolled a 15 or higher on their perception checks earlier can hear things moving behind them. As pixies fly out of the trees around you, disguising themselves as leaves and flying down, and a creature shambles out of the earth onto the path.
Oh no.
Show me if you're strong enough.
Can I turn around and cast Entangle on all of those behind us?
Entangle on what?
The ones behind.
That is a strength save.
Here's what I will say. Noticing that you're about to cast a spell, the creatures in the area above you will get a surprise round. Noticing that you're the one who's doing the casting, they are going to target you.
That's cool. I'm cool with that if everyone else is.
I was gonna say I'd prepare something, but that's all good. I'll wait. It's all good.
Uh-oh.
You can't really prepare for something you can't.
Yeah. Can't see. That's what. Yeah, I was gonna go for old mate. It's all good.
Even if you were to target him, he's not doing anything yet. Out of the tree comes a being that you're fairly familiar with. Flower. You can see it, and you alone as you notice these things coming out of the tree. This is one of the things that you fought last week, as each of my pixies are gonna have a bit of a wacky.
No, no.
So are we in combat now? Are we like?
This is the surprise round, yes.
Let's see.
Does a 16 hit?
1 second. D&D Beyond is having a
Okay.
fit.
I'm gonna do my names because I forgot how to do the auto namer.
Uh, 16 does hit.
Awesome. Can I also do this? Oh, I can. That's awesome. E. F. You're gonna take 1 necrotic damage. You now have the you now have the poison condition.
Great.
Comes from a place of love, babe.
Sure. Does my spell go off though?
Your spell will go off after this has finished going through. The next one is going to attack you. And a 20 will hit you for
Yes, it
1
will.
necrotic damage. You have the poison condition.
Do I just like get progressively more poisoned? What?
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
Oh, because disadvantage stacks. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're not even up to the fun part of this fight yet.
Oh no.
Push from a place of love.
I just realized what you were
Okay.
doing. I'm scared now.
Oh yeah.
And
Um,
also, a fun thing, I don't think I can. Wait, sorry, I'm just gonna read how this feature works real quick.
Hold on, let me
Keep
read
going.
real quick.
Oh, so if it's any poison damage, me or my summons deal ignores resistance or immunity.
oh perfect.
Great.
So you have currently a -4 and disadvantage for attack rolls and ability checks because you've had it stacked on you 3 times.
Wait, I
The
only,
other
only been
last
hit
two
twice.
Did not hit. The third one hit as well.
Okay, I didn't
I've
hear
got
that. Sorry.
a 16, a 20, and a 17.
Yeah, I didn't hear the 17. Sorry.
I count 1, 2, 3. I'm still missing one. Hold on.
You said the last 2 missed, and I've got been hit 3 times. That's 5, and I'm surrounded by 5.
That's right. Oh yeah, cool. Go to double check. I can't do basic math at the moment.
Neither can I. Don't worry.
Then I will let your spell go off.
Cool. So that is entangled. Let me draw the size of it. I'm just remembering how big. I think it's 20-foot cube, but I'm confirming. Yes, 20-foot cube. Could somebody draw this square for me? So all of
Sorry,
those
it's an orange, it's
creatures.
just a-
No, that's fine. All those creatures can make a strength save, please.
Yeah, I just better rename them. For some reason, I did not save my changes. It's fine. J. Perfect. Okay, strength saving throws at advantage. We love it. Oh, they have a -4. Oh, I'm fucked.
Don't worry, it's a DC 13.
11.
Fail.
F. G is gonna get a. Unless I open the source code for the website, that's fine. Wait, that's right. I can just force all my things to get all crits. That's a fail as well. Instead of going all the way through, those pixies will all just fail. They'll just auto-fail for that one because it makes
Sure.
my life a lot
They
easier.
have to use their action to try and escape the restrained condition.
And my big guy does pass. The Gloomwood Bead does pass.
Cool, so it is still difficult terrain, but he's not restrained. But he has to make
Well,
it the...
would be difficult terrain if it wasn't made out of foliage. Because it's made out of natural stuff, its ability, Fungal Step, means it ignores difficult terrain caused by plants or fungi.
Fair enough. But hey, restrained the 5 pixies down there, and big guy will have to make the strength on its turn again anyway.
Yep, that's a-okay. We're now going to go to the top of initiative. Once again, you're going to be attacked, Clarabelle. I'm sorry it has to be you. It just comes from such a place of love, I cannot help it. A is gonna miss.
Yeah, that'll miss. Honestly, it's probably best that I'm the one getting attacked, so I'm chill.
B's gonna hit. Poisoned. So now you have -6.
Great.
B is gonna hit.
At what point is it just cancelling out any sort of proficiency or anything?
So I'm
You will
currently
not-
at
so you-
I'm at -8.
Oh no.
So with 2 hitting you this round, yes, that would be -8.
That's fine.
Um,
Everything's fine.
So could you remind me, how does the grapple effect work?
So they are restrained. They have the restrained condition. Hold up, where's conditions? Their conditions restrained. Speed is 0. Attacks against you have disadvantage, and your attacks have attacks against you have advantage. Your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Alright. They're all gonna go invisible.
Of course. I mean, they can't move, so it's fine.
Crimson, you're up.
Seeing Flowers a bit not okay. I'm gonna move in, back her up. Just want to make sure that's a 10. Should hit everything. I'm going to bonus action all of Astral Self, so I'll minus the 2. Can all those pixies please make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, please?
Easty, would you like them to auto fail?
No.
No,
Roll
you would let them
safe.
go. Sorry, that was an dex save or?
Yeah, dex save DC 17.
Oh, they're gonna slam this. A is gonna fail. B is gonna fail. C gets nat 1. D's gonna pass. I don't know if that matter. And E is going to fail as well.
Olgarubi, any who failed will take 8 points of force damage. Doubled for your nat 1.
Okay. This
Did
is
they
gonna
all
get
die?
fun. One of them is fine for now,
Did the rest
but
of them?
one of them is gonna blow up.
Yeah.
As a
So
blow up blows up, what are we doing?
So anyone within, what is it? I'm on the wrong character sheet. Anyone within 5 feet of the one that died has to make a con save. The other pixies don't.
Alright, cool.
So I have to make a con save? Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh
I'm so
boy.
sorry.
Con save! I've got this +1 because I've got daffodils in my crown. That is the wrong button. I accidentally clicked the check, not the save.
Does he get? Does this?
24!
24.
I'll double
Poison
check.
Pitch has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Saving throws should be fine.
It does not say saving throws, so I'm good.
Alright, so you miss out on the damage. Yeah.
Groovy. And that was my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to, using my elongated arms, just my astral arms, I'm gonna hit, seeing what just happened, I'm gonna try and hit 1 and 2 with my 2 attacks. First attack is... First attack is 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
12 points of force damage.
Blows up. Could you please roll a Constitution saving throw again, please, Clarabelle?
Can do. This +1.
While that's happening, can you tell me your next attack?
Yep.
At
26.
25.
That'll hit. The next one's gonna blow up at the same time. Clarabelle and Zoldan, can you please roll those Constitution saving throws, please?
Natural 20.
You're fine.
18.
No, 19 fails. You're gonna take a D4 poison. Oh, not poison, necrotic. And that's 3.
As you hit them and they explode, the spores come out of their body, wrapping around you guys and staying on the field. It doesn't seem as if the gas goes away just yet.
That being the case, with my final bit of movement, can I just push back Flower a little bit, just move in front of her, push her back?
No.
I'll just move them there, try and try and be the bigger threat. I'll pass the turn.
Xander, you're up.
He said his internet was down. I don't know if he's here.
He's not in the call.
I can play Xander if you need.
Yes, please.
Da-da-da-da-da. Where is the thing?
Yeah, he just says
There it
he
is.
doesn't know how long it'll be before he can get it back.
Just waiting for things to load. Alright, cool. Xander time. He's a smart individual. He would know that this guy is controlling everything. That's something that Xander would figure out pretty easily. I'm just getting him back up to his actual HP total. He's got a movement speed of 40. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm risking the opportunity attack there. I am aware of that.
Yep.
Nothing happened?
They-
I'm going for it. 11 won't hit.
Correct.
It tries to throw dust on you, but you seem to get out of the way just in time.
Alright. I'm going to bonus action Rage. And he's going to hold his action for if something gets close so that he can smack it with the hammer.
Right. I'm gonna use a legendary action.
Oh no.
Just summon another 5 of these little things.
Another 5?
Can you put them around Xander for me, please?
Hold up.
That's-
Just putting them back on the grid properly.
Yep.
They should have the same settings. Let me know if you can't control them.
Nah, they
yeah,
got
I
the same
can grab
settings. You're good, mate. As they surround you, each of them is also going to make an attack.
Great! And I did say I was holding an action for such an event.
That's okay. First attack is going to be a 22 to hit, and that'll be your trigger.
22 to hit. Yes, that'll hit. Smack them back with the hammer. I'm assuming this is gonna hit, but yeah, 29.
Yep.
Smacky, smacky. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
It
Plus.
still will hit you, correct?
Yeah, it'll still hit. I'm just rolling the
You
damage.
will have the poison condition, which means you have disadvantage on that attack still. I'm going to assume you will still hit. Can you just roll that disadvantage for me real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's exactly the same roll.
Yeah, I'd assume that'd be the case. They do have an arm class of 15. As it blows up and triggers it, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Con save. He's got plus 9. 28.
Yep, that makes it sense. You're rolling well.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The next one will make its attack. 21's gonna hit.
Yep.
21's gonna hit.
Is that another 2 attacks?
17 will not hit. Yeah, because it's still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will take an additional 3 necrotic damage and 3 instances of poison. So you'll now have 4 instances of poison on you.
So he's taken 4 points of damage.
Yep, and have 4 instances of poison.
Alright. No worries.
Xander, As this happens, where you hit the thing and the spore comes out in front of you, a being comes out of the ground directly in front of you as you're distracted and goes to attack you.
Oh fuck.
You'll be fine. It only has a +10, +4, okay? So it's a 27 minimum hit.
Yeah. Hold up.
Don't
Why
think you're
plus
getting
4?
close.
Y +4,
Poisoned doesn't have.
advantage, +2,
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
+2.
My brain was thinking, oh, poisoned. No, that doesn't affect that.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine to double check me on that one. This will be 16 bludgeoning damage to start off with.
16 bludgeoning. I'm
half
raging,
of it.
reduced to 8.
Yep. And then 6 necrotic damage. Double checking. Is Xander a medium creature?
Yes, technically.
Technically. You are now grappled. During your next
Great.
turn, you can roll a DC 16 to escape.
Strength
You are
save?
restrained. If
Or
the
is it
target
a
is a
check?
medium or smaller creature, it has the grappled condition. Escape
Okay.
DC 16 from one of 2 branches. So you'll have to do
So
that
yeah,
as your
athletics,
next turn, as
yeah.
your action.
Oh, which you have disadvantage on.
Which you have disadvantage on.
If I do it
attack
as-
you again with its other arm.
Okay. That at least
If he does
removes.
a rage, though, that takes
I
one
am-
level of disadvantage
And I
off.
have advantage on athletics, so that takes 2 disadvantages off.
The poison condition will only last the round as well. It only goes until the fairy's next turn. The 23 will hit,
Is that another
or
attack?
13 bludgeoning. That'll be 13 bludgeoning.
13, so 6, yep.
And then 11 necrotic.
Yep.
My gloomy boy needs to make his check off of your spell. Could you remind me what your spell was for that? Strength save?
Strength save, yes.
16 beat it?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Now, my boy is a little bit slow. 5, 10. Hi there, John.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, it's only rolling it flat. That's a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
Does not hit.
Ooh, I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm gonna attack again. 21 hit.
Yep.
Ooh, 2 6s. That's 18 bludgeoning.
Yep.
8 necrotic. And you are grappled.
Oh no.
Flow Rider, you're up.
Oh boy, it's me. Alright. Smacky. Excuse me, smacky. So I still have -8 to my attacks, right?
Yep.
What was everyone else's initiative? Because it's just been like the 3 of us talking. Pretty much.
I have an 8.
It'll be Flo, then John, then Saladrin, Blodyn, then Zoldan, then Tenacity.
Okay, so this -8 to hit. I assume an 8 misses.
And 8
Oh.
misses, yeah.
Wait, no, I gotta roll this at disadvantage. I'll re-roll. It's exactly the same.
That one. Ah, damn. That's a
8
shame.
misses. Cool. Second attack.
I don't know if wizards get second attacks, actually.
Too bad. That is a 10.
Yeah, that doesn't hit either.
Ah.
You feel the most hay fever you've ever felt in your entire life. Your snot is streaming down your nose, your eyes are cloudy, you cannot see straight. Have you got anything to do with your bonus action?
Good question. Nothing that would actually be useful here. Yeah, no, that's about it.
John, it is now your turn. You're currently grappled and restrained.
So I'm gonna use one of my face step things. Will that let me get out of the grapple? Or...
I'll let that get out of the grapple, yes.
Okay, well, I'm in not a great area, so I'll teleport up next to Baldy. And then I will try hit. Does anyone want to be teleported anywhere? Actually,
I'm pretty good where I am and what I'm thinking of doing.
I may go forward to back up Xander. Grand Crush, I should say. Somewhat.
I'm just thinking. Does anyone want to be repositioned for anything?
The only thing I can think of is if you wanted to reposition Xander so he's out of immediate danger, but like, do what you do, man.
I'll give priority to someone who actually wants it and has a plan.
Well, I mean, no. I
My
don't think
suggestion
Pahn
at the moment would be Tenacity, Flower, or Celadrin. Because I'll tell you what, Celadrin or Tenacity is going to be up next, but Clarabelle might also need it to get rid of her poison effect.
Does the teleportation cleanse poison?
No,
It doesn't.
That means she's not going to be in a spot to just get hit and poisoned
I see.
continuously. But yeah, so. So, do you want to be
Don't
moved
care
up?
about not dying more.
What
Himself.
is Tenacity? Is Tenacity just gonna run away? Is Tenacity just gonna be like, yeah, I'm out?
Whoa! Whoa! You have no idea what she's like.
You're not wrong, but whoa! Why would you
Who's
say it
next
like
in
that,
initiative?
man?
Who's next?
Tenacity.
Who's next in?
I think
Celadrin is next in the initiative.
Do you want to move up?
Okay, this is probably a pretty stupid plan. Okay, but it's the only thing I can think of. I teleport up here behind him, so I get the flanking with Xander, and then I can lay in damage. But that's
For the
like,
big guy?
yeah, but then I'm obviously really fucking split. So, like, I'm gonna get, beat up next round. But
Do you want to do it?
not really. I think it's better to just pull Xander back, to be honest. I think that's the smarter choice.
I will use Vortex Warp to bring Skull Crusher back to back next to Baldy.
Back next to Baldy.
Yep, I can't grab him, so. And that will end John's turn.
Awesome, Celadrin, you're up.
Yeah, okay. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move down here next to this guy, but outside of the green box of not fun. And we're going to cast Darkness with my action. Yeah, we're gonna cast Darkness, so that's what, 15 feet radius. So, like this, I believe. If someone can draw that in for me.
Is it centered on you?
Yeah, I'm centering it on myself.
Cool.
Like my clothes. I think it has to be an object. I would just put it on my clothing or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Bam.
Cool, thank you.
That should move with you.
Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Leslie. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna activate Ghost Walk. And I'm going to leave my turn there.
Too easy. I'm pretty sure with that being there, our friend Blodyn finally gets to take his turn. Yeah, it is.
Oh! Well, he's going to start with his bonus action. Where is it? I need to... Right. To corrupt a patch of land. Yeah, he's going to corrupt. Can someone draw this circle in?
God, the area of effects.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's
it
not like
gets-
everything has error effects. You guys are fine. Don't worry about it.
It gets worse.
Of course it does. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh no!
The green line of death.
Pretty much.
Uh,
There you go.
So in that area, where is it? So when you take damage for the first time on a turn, you take an extra D8 necrotic, and it is also difficult terrain.
Of course it is.
Oh, I know what this is, and it's disgusting. And I love it.
Oh, it gets better. He is going to cast Cloud Kill.
Oh no!
Yep. There it
in that
is.
same
There it is.
area.
Ugh.
There it is.
Outkill?
No,
Yes.
no. This is wrong.
I'm
So everyone in
sad.
that area make a con save.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god.
Damn it. That's everybody.
Okay,
God damn it.
25.
Okay.
25 makes it.
Clarabelle got a
Oh, that-
12.
That was on a.
The
That was on a
DC is
16.
22. The
DC is
That was on a
22.
16.
Your
Nice.
babies
Yep.
failed it as well.
Bullshit. That was on a 16.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Bastard.
that the entanglement fails? Because
I'm using lucky.
Xander got a 29.
He's fine.
Oh,
Clarabelle, could you please roll to hold concentration with -8?
yeah, of course I can.
It's 23 damage if you fail.
come on, just a nat 20. That's all you need.
Well, it's a constitution saving throw for a concentration roll, so. Do I get the disadvantage?
No, it wouldn't be disadvantage because it's
Wouldn't
a
be
saving throw.
disadvantage. Sorry.
I accidentally rolled
Uh,
advantage. The first roll was a 13, plus 9 is 22.
13.
So 22 is the DC.
So that was the concentration check, which is more than
Yes, sir.
enough.
So 23.
And when you start your turn in it, you have to make another save.
So it's 23 damage. Is that including the 1d8?
Actually, yeah, no, I haven't done that yet. So
Oh,
the
my.
23 poison and 2 necrotic.
23 poison, 2 necrotic. Is that to everyone who fails?
Yes. The 2 necrotic is regardless, but if you succeed, it's half the poison.
Both Clarabelle and Crimson, can you both make 2 Constitution saving throws for me, please?
was on a 19.
17 and natural 20.
Am I able to use lucky on that? Because that was on a 19. Oh, hang on.
Haven't you already used Lucky? Can you...
No, I didn't. I took that one. No, it's just you may roll d20 twist, have advantage in the roll. No, I didn't use it before.
First is
I rolled
1 extra damage. Did you fail both of them, Steve? Or?
Yeah, I'll just take it. No, it's too late. Don't worry. It's just slow things down. Don't worry. I'll take
So,
it.
it's just like 2 extra damage.
Yeah, no, that's all good. It's slowing things down. That's all. I'll call
Yeah.
it next time.
That's Blodyn's turn.
Gross.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is a...
It's actually fair and balanced, but anyway, it's all down your up.
Really.
But could you start your round in that sphere? Can you roll your Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Oh, I forgot to do John's, so that's all. It's a natural 1. John's gonna take double. He's gonna take
46 poison damage.
40.
Oh my god.
That's awful. Is John
Just
about
bad
to
luck, that's a nat
die?
1, like.
One's on 24 health.
Oh no!
That's
I
if
hope
we
you
Fine,
brought
Dream
both.
boy.
I hope you
That's
brought
if we
both.
start and then we take damage, yes?
Yep.
Alright. Ow. Ow. It's not difficult to rain or anything, is it?
It is as well.
Yeah,
Ah.
he's
fun.
being evil.
So, have you made your save? Sorry.
I haven't started my turn yet.
It is-
Okay, let's start my turn.
It's your turn now, I think.
Sorry.
It is your turn now, yes.
Make a con save.
Con save. Ow. Damn it.
Oh no, he physically can't make it.
It was a dirty 20, too.
He needs a 22.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it was 23, was it?
No, so this is another damage roll.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Blodyn has too many spells.
As this happens, Blodyn calls out
Another-
once again, "Are you strong enough?"
He better be a glass
That's
cannon.
another- That's another 23.
I'm down to... What was it? That one. I am... there.
I am
After
hurt. I am
one.
very much hurt.
Pretty much. Whoever hasn't seen New Head Train Dragon, watch it. It's good. I freeze. Since I'm having trouble copying my shit.
Where you want him?
Could you run the edge of the circle, if I could? Make it easy. Thank
Good
you,
idea, good idea.
So there's... Is it 5 foot to get out, or 10 foot?
10 foot still, it's still difficult.
Cool. 10... I'm gonna go... 15, 20, 25... 25, 30... 35... I'll go there, and then I'll bonus action teleport with him. So he'll stay here, but he'll basically just fizzle out of existence afterwards.
You have to be able to see him.
I'm doing outside of the darkness. Or is it because I'm
No,
on his side with that?
You're out of the darkness. Well, you're there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Is there a negative for going off the path? Is this a thing where like you go too far off the path and you just disappear?
Yeah, there is, but he's close enough. You'll notice that where the forest line starts, it's a fairly straight line for both sets. If you go past that, is when it's going to trigger.
Okay.
So, I used all my movement this turn. I am going to use 2 key points to do an elemental burst right in the middle of the thing. I'll just show where. It's 20-foot radius, so that gets all of them.
Yep.
If they fail a DC 14 Dex throw, it's full damage. If they succeed, it's half. So 15 damage of, I'm gonna say, lightning for this one. That is not what I wanted to do. It is 15. I accidentally pressed a key and it
None of them rolled lower than an 18.
Okay, so it still takes 7, I believe. 15 halved?
That
Right,
hurts.
damage.
Yeah.
They all take 7. Use my bonus action, movement, and action. I am done for turn.
Awesome. With you being finished, Zoldan, it's now Tenacity's turn.
That's me. I need to make the saving throw, right?
Yep.
26.
Yep, that makes it.
And then I
So you'll take half damage.
will move so I'm out of the thingy. Maybe there.
So you'll take half of 26, so 13.
Cool. And then I'm going to cast Arcane Shell. So it's a 30-foot radius. So it's really just a couple of us guys. But we'll all have +2 to our AC and resistance to force damage and any ranged attacks coming externally from the ward. And any hostile creatures within the arcane ward have disadvantage on attack rolls against allied creatures.
Oh.
Yes. And then, don't think I have much for a bonus action. Is this the type of magic where it's like, not regular magic, like I can't use dispel magic on it?
On this, or on the other thing? So on the thing that's affecting the floor, or the spell?
The floor.
The floor you won't be able to
floor?
counter, but the spell that's making you do it every turn you will be able to counter.
Okay, let me try that. I'll use dispel magic for that. Yes, and I will do it at 4th level.
So how does
And
dispel magic work?
I have to make an ability check using my on a successful check the spell ends.
Right.
And what is
Wait,
the
wait,
check?
what level
equal to?
is the spell first? Sorry?
5th,
Okay, yeah, I did it 4th, so
because I was being nice.
where is it?
Fuck it, use that 8th level.
Each town has that 12th level.
Don't tempt me.
Spell casting ability.
Is that a good time that EC's here?
Wait, guys, I'm confused. Rage going, make an ability check using your spellcasting DC plus that spell level. What?
25.
But it's my spellcasting ability, right?
Yeah. So roll.
Yeah. So
What's your
roll
spellcasting
intelligence.
modifier?
+5.
Yep. So d20 roll +5.
And you got a beat of 15, I'm assuming.
That
Yep.
is a 14 plus 5, so 19.
There you go.
So stinking cloud would be dispelled.
Oh, thank God, okay.
Don't worry, Dad, I got you.
And that will be my turn. Actually,
Alright.
did I use all my movement? I think so. We'll assume so. Yep, that's me. I'm done.
Right, so I need to cast it at a higher level next time.
No. No. No.
Hey, you don't know that. I just rolled well.
Yeah.
Hi, Crimson. 20 to hit.
Fucking.
Well, it's a 20 plus 2, so it's 22. Does 22 hit?
22 will hit.
Awesome.
Also add 8 necrotic damage to that.
Oh, that's 9
So-
necrotic damage. Oh, that's so funny.
9.
The way the blighted ability is worded, I can add it per turn, not per round.
If
So
Blodyn
that's
survives
gross.
this, I'm giving you the Pixie Swarm next time we run. Guaranteed 20 damage with fucking 20 sets of poison. Oh, that'd be so funny. Hey, Crim, does a nat 20 hit?
I'm gonna use lucky on that. Thank you.
Knew it.
Just to make it a non-crit.
What was my other one?
Oh wait. Oh shit.
My-
Sorry, I just remembered a feat I have. I've got the Field Commander feat. When I'm within 5 feet or more, when I'm within 5 feet of 2 or more allies, nothing can take advantage against me.
Against you.
Mhm.
That's okay.
I might.
You didn't have any
use-
allies with you before.
Yeah, I
Got
know.
me far.
I just remembered I had that ability.
Yeah, I'm still touching Steve. Does an 18 hit, Steve?
No, an 18 does not hit, but I will be using Sentinel as a reaction hit for one of them, just as a because I got hit.
Sentinel
That's
was against an ally.
all. Not from the rating I just read, unless I read it wrong. Immediately after creature within 5 feet of you takes a distinct. Oh no, sorry, my apologies. I'll use a Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. Show me your cone.
I'm just gonna go.
It's Hellish
Yeah,
Rebuke a
cone.
cone. I thought it was a single target.
With the same target.
Single target.
Yeah, it's a single target.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're still gonna take the damage though.
Yeah.
Do
I've
you
been
want to
tracking
get
so
A
far.
or B? A or B? You
I'll
hit the
take B.
first one hit you. B. Okay, cool. Well, it's gonna roll its damage, which is 1 necrotic because it's automatically 1, and you'll have
Yeah.
poison again. So you'll have disadvantage -2 on any checks you make.
Groovy. So just
your
confirming, I should be at 104. Yeah.
Hellish will trigger. It's
Yep,
one
sorry,
plus whatever Easty rolls for necrotic. What's the additional necrotic damage? Easty?
I've already done it for he's
Yep, so
already.
that was
It's
the
only
9.
once. Oh wait, is it a different one's turn? Or...
This is a different one. Yeah, this is a different
Oh
one.
right, yep.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's why I'm checking.
sorry. 5.
Yeah, that's all good. Dude. As I said, yeah, it's all good. That's why I'm checking. So you said it before. I don't want to. All right, I'm here. All right. Yep. Sorry, I'm back.
I'm assuming it's gonna blow up. What have I got to roll?
Oh, it's a Dex 17 save.
No, actually, it's got advantage on that. It's got a +5. It'll be fine. Yeah, that's 19. What happens?
Well, that's 12 points of fire damage,
Well,
and
it
it
auto
just takes half.
explodes. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
Come on, baby. Don't fuck me. Why you? It's in the corner every time on a double digit, then it's a 6. Oh, it's a fucking 13. It's fine.
Alright, so you'll be taking another instance of that necrotic and whatever Easty rolls.
Is
It is
Is that-
foul. Just it's only
is
2.
it first time? Is it first time I'm damaged by each ability then?
It's just first time damage.
Oh, because I've already been damaged by that, haven't I?
Well,
I'm just clarifying.
Oh, it's per turn.
This is-
So if it's
Yeah.
a third creature, it will be some.
This is the same creature, but the explosion is your damage, isn't it?
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, no.
Your
That's
damage. Yeah,
that's a different
that's what
roll.
I'm saying.
Sorry.
Yeah.
4.
Well, no worries.
So,
Not
sorry.
enjoying life.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yep, all good.
Third one. It'll go for you as well. $21 hit, yeah, it does 1 damage and poison. Triggers the necrotic damage.
8.
And the last one will go for Clarabelle.
Uh,
Not getting advantage. Big sad. That's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit, yeah.
1 damage, and you now have poison 1.
Sorry, I'm back at neutral disadvantage.
Yep.
Do I need to
Poison
roll
cool like
another?
Yeah, roll your damage. And then Clarabelle, could I get you to roll your
Jeez, that's a third. 8
concentration.
Yep.
That's disgusting. Also, I'm at -3 to hay. Because of 3 hit. Yep, just keeping track.
More than beats the concentration.
Can you just drop that spell though for me? It
Mm,
would be very cutesy, very demure.
mm, nah.
How big's the darkness height?
It'll be 15-foot
It's a-
radius sphere.
Yeah, so it's like 15 up from my position and like sloping down type thing.
He is an
How
orb.
big is the creature? Why?
That's fine. Excuse me, Tenacity. Could you please make me a... What's my spell mod for this? What's my DC? What am I caster for? Charisma? Charisma, surely. 2. Can you make a DC 12 charisma check for me, please, Tenacity?
bitch.
It is a spell.
You're such a bitch. That's an 8, you motherfucker.
Oh, that's crazy. You're asleep. Can you drop that spell for me?
No!
Fucking actual piece of fucking shit. I'm
The
so
best thing
angry.
is, dude, don't worry. There's 4 more sleeps where that's coming
Spell
from.
it actually? Is that possible now in hindsight?
You can counterspell it. That's okay. You
Got
can
it,
counterspell. I'll let that happen. I'll let that
Yeah.
happen.
I'll do it at 5th level.
So that'll auto pass it. Here's what I'll do. You're a mage. You know this is about like a first level sleep.
Hmm?
You know this is like a first level sleep. Like you don't really have to do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't,
thank
yeah,
you.
don't go crazy. This is pixie stuff. Can you make another charisma saving throw of 12, please? This is this one's turn. Nighty night. Nighty night.
It's gone. Or am I
It's gone
asleep?
so fucking good. Oh, I love this shit.
Pixies, man.
Pixies are so good. They should not be the 1/4. They're so busted.
So what is this sleep ability? Is it just like an auto hit?
It's a spell. It's just a spell.
Well,
They
I'm
have to roll a
asleep.
DC check. If they fail, they become incapacitated until their next turn, at which point they repeat the save. If the target fails the second save, the target has the unconscious condition for the duration, which will be a minute.
Oh,
Damn.
great.
Hey, Zoldan, could you roll a charisma saving throw for me, please? Gotta be to 12. That's right, I'm going for all the autistics.
Charisma, what was it?
Charisma save, yep. Gotta be 12.
18. Fuck yeah.
Do it again.
Is this
And
against
again.
being armed by chance?
This is a spell. Yep. So this is your second one.
I'm wondering,
Put you to
is it
sleep.
against specifically? Again, I can't be put to sleep.
Really? Half elves can't be put to sleep?
Yeah.
Nope, magic cannot put me to sleep.
Realizing that, the second one's gonna roll to hit you.
Okay,
Am I?
you're talking about this one.
For a
right?
22.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. These two are my last ones over. One necrotic damage and poison, please.
Yeah.
And then another 22 to hit. That'll be one necrotic damage and another poison, so any check you make is rolled at disadvantage -2, same as your attacks.
Yeah.
Wow, this combat's fun. I like this. Crimson, you're up. We work so well together, Easty.
Sorry.
We work so well together.
Yeah. It's the thing. No one's actually gotten even close enough to attack Blodyn yet either.
He's fine, he's chilling. What would you like to do, Crimson?
It's my go. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Fuck. Duh. Give me like 5 hours. I had plan and then plan failed after I took so much damage.
Fuck a duck. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gonna go to hell yeah and chat, boys. Anyway, just double checking my movement speed. Do I have the distance? Your boy is
He can go the
Something.
distance.
Don't worry, guys. It definitely wasn't a 300 gold enchantment in the last tenure, and that would make you immune to the sleep condition. It's fine.
Or just be an elf like me and just be immune anyway.
Yeah, so
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. I know exactly where you are.
What do you mean you know
is
exactly
that?
where I am?
okay.
You ended your turn,
We
then
can-
got the darkness. He's just gonna assume you're standing in the same spot.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
no,
Wait.
that's fine.
Sorry, I'm just reading. Yep, cool, I can do that. So, as a bonus action, I am going to use Step of the Wind Heightened. Just double checking that works. Choosing willing creature, that's that. Are you willing, Flowers, to come for a ride?
Sure.
And so, Step of the Wind, we can move 30.
I'm gonna roll my 2 reactions right now.
Is that. I'm just trying to double check. Does that actually.
22. 15.
Will that cause? Or is that Oh no, that's disengage. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Because Step of the Wind should. You take the dash action as bonus action or expend one? Focus point. Oh, yeah, it's disengage and dash. I'm using the disengage and dash step of the wind, and I'm taking Clarabelle with me.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So that should get me. My
That's
feet
okay.
is
I'm just gonna
100,
hit Clarabelle instead.
100 feet, and we're getting up right there.
Wait up, it's not, because I don't get advantage on Clarabelle.
Tee.
Yo, yo.
That's a 9
Alright.
hit from Clarabelle, that totally hits, right?
What to hit?
A 9, that hits, right? Totally.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No.
Alright, move your tokens.
Alright.
Put
20
yours
flowers.
where you go, and I will follow.
Yep,
He already has
that's
it.
where mine is. Because that's bonus action disengage and move for my whole thing. I'm taking you with me. I'll just put it up there until put it down, but I'm gonna make a position so we're actually both within attack and range.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on in. I'm gonna take 2 attacks. See if I can break this concentration. First attack with my astral side. 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
God damn it, Ricky Bobby. Though. Oh, Stunning Strike is only. Don't worry about it. Second attack. I'm gonna use Lucky on this. Preempt it just to be safe. Advantage. That is dog shit. And I pass the turn.
I'm happy it removes a fucking lucky thing, but... Xander, you're up.
Oh boy. I get to hit things now.
You get to roll Constitution for... Also, can you roll Constitution for me, please, Crimson, for... Oh, wait, no, there's no gas cloud, don't worry. How does the circle work, Easty, when you start on the circle?
So it's difficult terrain, and it's when you take damage for the first time, and you
Yeah, cool.
in a turn, I can add an extra D8 to it.
Too easy. Yep.
Cool. So my go?
Suppose it's not your turn, Flower, but yeah, it is Xander.
Awesome. This is fun. Hammer time.
Straight up hammering it.
Alright. Whack.
I'm gonna be fully honest with you, it dies.
Cool, that was a 27 to hit. Guess what? Whack.
Can you deal 1 damage? I don't know about that. The first trigger is gonna happen. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Sure. That was a
I
natural
assume you're gonna
1
hit.
to hit. Constitution save is a 14.
That will fail the explosion. The explosion's gonna happen, and then the Blodyn trigger will happen after that.
The natural 1 was still an 18 to hit, by the way.
I'm gonna let that hit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So Xander can't miss.
I assume you can't do less than a 9.
That's correct, I've got plus 15 to my damage.
Awesome. Roll another Constitution check for me, please.
Awesome.
How much damage?
That one's a
do I
lot
need to-
better. Natural 19 for a 28.
Awesome. You just have to roll the first Constitution check for one of my friends exploding, and then, which is this one here, and then the additional damage you would get for getting hit in a round, or whatever it is for that.
So how much damage am I taking?
So I have to roll the. Are you taking damage from one of the?
From one of the
Explosion, yeah.
explosion.
So that's two for the explosion and an extra 3 from the circle.
So 5 total?
Yep.
Cool.
That was your second attack. Would you like to go to your third, or would you like to do something else? Bonus action still.
I don't have 3 attacks, I've got 2.
Alright.
I should have said this before. Oh, and it wouldn't have worked because I needed to have used the axe, not the hammer. Don't worry about it. Bonus actions. Fuck it, bonus action 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
A 3D blade to the other one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't. Don't roll. Just don't.
I'm
roll.
rolling
Just grab it
anyway.
for me.
It's a 31 to hit.
Wow, it's almost like that's double its AC.
It's
Let's see what the
crazy.
damage is. Is it gonna be over 9? Cause
Oh, mate,
damn.
dude, I rolled well. And that's
I
not
hate to
even
tell you,
all of
bro.
it.
Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Suffering from success. Natural 19 for a 28.
You're safe for now.
Cool. Yeah, he, with his offhand, uses the 3D blade. It just swipes lazily through the air, and it kind of like bisects the little pixie dude from shoulder to hip in an explosion of fire and spores.
Do you need help, Blodyn? I'm pretty sure you can easily do this. Yes, you may, because I love you. You're my favorite.
I am going to use a legendary action after Xander's
How
turn.
about no? Clarabelle uses her ability to not allow a legendary action. Yes, I have that.
What's is that Iron Zero one?
Yes, it is.
I got my gold close.
And
Heroic intervention. Not allowed.
How many times can you do that?
I'm not telling you.
Tenacity, I'm coming back for you, girl. Don't you worry.
Wow.
I'll tell
Blodyn, would you
Henry.
like some assistance,
Henry, I
or you
can
got-
do it 5 times.
No, I have a plan.
You got a plan? Okay. Your friend isn't gonna help you then. I'm sorry.
Is Tenacity still asleep?
Yeah. I'm coming back for her.
Oh no.
Hopefully.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Don't die.
How you going?
Vibing.
21 hit.
Let me get into the right character sheet. 21, yes, hits.
Awesome. Could you take 14 halved is actually 7. Can you take 7 bludgeoning damage for me?
I can,
4
yeah.
necrotic.
So,
11 necrotic.
11 total damage, yep. Wait, 11 necrotic.
Yeah,
So it's gonna
you
go
take
7
necrotic
bludgeoning.
from this, and then
then-
necrotic from my circle as well.
And then, where's the other necrotic coming from? You said 4.
Yeah, so that's from the circle.
Yeah, so
It's 4.
where's the other
The
8
second set, the
necrotic coming
11?
from?
The
The 11
Tree thing.
necrotic is going to be coming from the slam. So the slam does both bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
So I just took 22 damage from that hit.
Yeah, sounds like it.
What the fuck?
Hey. Do you want me to make your life a lot easier, Easty?
how so?
Does a nat 20 hit?
For
I'm gonna say no.
What do you mean no?
You asked me if it does. I say no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, God.
Hello, DM. He says no.
I'm gonna be
The DM
fully
babble.
honest with you. I'm about to throw Xander at you.
As in, you're throwing
Excuse me,
Xander at
I just
Clarabelle?
throw what? Yeah. No, not Clarabelle. At John.
oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Could you take 41 bludgeoning damage,
Half to 20.
John?
I'm down. John's down.
Well, I'm not finished yet. Thank you.
Wait, what do you mean you're not finished yet?
And
Stop!
22 necrotic damage.
He's just down.
Stop beating him up, he's already dead.
This is bullying.
So,
You know what's bullying? You know what's bullying?
You're
Who's
thinking-
asleep right now and incapacitated? Do you remember
you're bullying
Spore
me too.
Stomp from last week?
So, clarifying, does Xander
Yeah.
take damage from this?
Yeah, he'll be taking just the flat damage from that, so just halve it, then halve it again.
So it was 20 from the 41, then so down to 10. And what was the other damage?
So it's 22 necrotic, which half of that is 11, so you'll take 11 necrotic damage from that. And then it's 41 down to 20, and then it's 20 down to 10 because it's
Yep.
bludgeoning.
Oh god. Hey guys, Xander's having a great time.
What HP is Xander at?
Xander is at 52.
Does a 23 hit tenacity?
Yes.
With disadvantage, right?
No, he's just asleep, buddy.
No, but like he's
20.
still in. Oh yeah, no, he's still in darkness, but it cancels out. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
22 bludgeoning damage.
My ward will take it.
Yep. Anyone within a 20-foot radius of him, which is just Celadrin, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And tenacity as well, which tenacity will auto-fail this, has to make a constitution saving throw, DC of 15.
For what?
For him hitting the floor. A lot of spores are going to come off of him. Could you roll a constitution saving throw for me, please?
Constitution.
And I just autofill because
Yeah, you have to auto-fail, unfortunately.
17.
17. Okay, you'll make it. So you're only going to take half. So half of 20 is 10. So you'll take 10 poison damage.
At least it's not as bad as it could have been.
Exactly. Flow Rider, you're up.
Hey, yo, nice. Alrighty. Well, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Smacky, smacky. Hold up, I'm getting up the right character sheet. Going between two character sheets is fun, guys. Alright, smacky, smacky. Oh, come on. It's a 16 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Cool, second attack. Reckless. Fuck! This is the advantage from Reckless is 24.
That hits.
Oh boy, let's go! And I'm gonna do True Strike on this. That is 12 points of bludgeoning plus... Oh, I don't have rage, so no rage damage.
I am going to use my reaction to cast Spiny Shield.
Bruh, I'm not done with your damage yet.
Oh, I'm giving you 5 points of piercing damage.
You take an additional 5 points of damage.
But how much am I taking total from you?
Let me reopen the log. No, if I'm on my tablet for this. I can't find the chat log. Somebody else tell him.
How much damage?
How much damage did he take? What did I roll?
I can't say, I can't see either.
17.
That's how
17.
much you take.
Oh, that was rude.
Good.
I feel like we should just hard target Clarabelle now. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna be running Ilvir for me, buddy.
Sorry?
What?
What? Me?
You have to play a heinous character, everyone does.
I thought I already did.
Another one.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can do on my turn, sorry. No, that's probably as much as I can do as Clarabelle.
John, can you roll your death saving throw and send it to me, please? Steladrin, you're up next.
Oh, there's the fucking...
Yep.
Now, to clarify, Easty, I can see your
Yeah.
rolls even if you're rolling to DM because I'm DM.
Oh, right, sorry.
That's fine. I am not going to metagame this. But just so that you know.
Yeah, no, sorry. I
Yeah.
forgot that
I'm-
you're still the DM in the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, we just assume you're God, not the DM.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
Um,
Jesus.
A polite reminder to everyone: you all have health potions. You are okay.
Am I?
You're not. Everyone's gonna hate you as much as they hate me after this.
Just
Soldier,
remember what
you're
the
up. What
backup
would you like to
character is.
Sorry.
You're up.
Yeah. I am going to. I'm going to attack the guy. That's the big
Yep.
guy. I forgot his name. I'm gonna be throwing an ice dagger at him into his back.
Now, traditionally, I wouldn't give you advantage on this one, but Tenacity will actually be awake, so I will count it as a character who's able to help participate in this one. So you will have your sneak attack
Advantage?
bonus for this.
Okay. So roll with advantage. Sorry.
Sure.
No, okay. That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah!
All right. Take it
So
back.
I'm
You
just
can't roll
gonna
it again.
I'm just gonna start rolling.
Yeah, just start rolling. Can you just let me know straight off the bat how much is piercing damage? Because that
Yeah,
I will
so
finish it about
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
that's
double
so
sneak
much
attack
damage.
damage as well, right?
Yeah, you double any damage roll you
Yeah,
do.
so that's 14. Sorry, that's another 27. Okay, so that's 27 doubled is 54. 54 plus 14 is 66 piercing, and then 27 frost.
Jesus Christ!
I'm going to quickly pause. Reese, as it is a
Hi.
nat 20, are you
Yeah.
okay with it getting through resistance?
You know, because that's just pretty epic, and he's rolled like
He did roll
near
really
enough to 100 damage. That's just cool.
Yep. So how much am I taking? Sorry, Solidron, the entire amount?
So, the entire amount is 66 plus 27 is 80, 93? No.
Hold up, let
No,
me
yeah,
calculator.
93. 66 plus 27 should be 93.
Now, I'm also doing this for another
Yes,
reason,
correct.
because I forgot something. Anything within a 20-foot radius that starts its turn in this will be taking some additional damage, unfortunately. I'm
Which
gonna
which
quickly...
area, sorry?
That includes you. You're going to be
Huh.
taking 5 necrotic damage
Oh, okay.
for being in its area. You'll also... It's considered difficult terrain. Could I have 2 20-foot radiuses on those? Sorry, Reese. I forgot to say that at the start of this.
Yep. I'll make it green.
Awesome, thank you for that. Saladrin, you can start your second attack.
Okay, cool. Sorry. First, I want to roll Whales of the Grave because of the crit on this guy. This guy here.
Yep.
Then pinging. He's going to take 10 necrotic
It
damage.
does. It honestly, they all have 1 or 2 HP.
Okay, well, yeah,
blows
he
up and
dies.
doesn't do anything.
He dies.
Good job.
Then what's going to happen? Oh my god, there's so many fucking circles on the screen.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we are going to then throw the explosive dagger down here on this guy, which should be enough of a radius in 10 feet to hit everybody. Yes, it does. So I'm gonna throw explosive dagger down there, which is a 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit, I think.
I'm gonna roll piercing, dagger damage, and then some explosive damage. That is 9 piercing damage to the one I hit, and then 16 to all in the radius.
Oh, you threw that down here?
Sorry, let me ping again. I threw it at this guy here. At this guy.
I'm gonna be fully honest with you, they just all die.
Yeah, that was the point. That was
Yep.
the entire goal of that. Yeah.
Good play.
They're all dead, and then I'm gonna use my
Oh no, my square.
final attack on the big guy again.
Yep.
And I'm going to use ice again. So that's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ah, okay, thank you. So that's 8 piercing damage and 10 ice damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move slightly more away from him over here, next to Zoldan.
Cool. As you finish your turn, I wasn't going to EC, but I will say this now. John has had 2 automatic fails because he was directly in the middle of both of those auras.
Yep.
Blodyn, is now your turn.
Right. Well, I thought of a couple things I could do. I'm gonna go with this, with the second option I came up with. Is it? Good. I'm gonna max level this. I'm going to cast. Where is it? Here. I'm going to cast Blight on Crimson.
Yep.
So, can you make a Constitution save?
I've been rolling like ass. Can I call it early?
DC 24, because this is one of his druid spells.
Cool. I'm gonna call it early. I'm just gonna use a bit of lucky. I have to. Otherwise I'm fucked.
Do I have any? I had some features I might be able to make this even worse.
Yeah, of course you
That
will.
is a 26.
26.
Silvery Barbs.
I don't have it. That's
So-
alright.
It's not a.
I
It's
told
not
you
a.
to add Silvery Barbs.
It's not a spell effect though. It's a feat. I'm just feeling very lucky today. My aura is giving me a bit of a boost.
That's not
right.
how that works, but okay. Silvery Barbs is any roll.
Silver Bob's is any roll.
Oh, is it
Correct.
any roll? Oh,
Yeah,
Bob's is so fucked.
it is the
Yeah, that's what I
worst.
imagine. It's almost as bad as Lucky.
Isn't that why people ban it from time to time?
Yeah, some
Yeah,
tables
and so it's
ban
why
it.
people
I don't
ban
like.
Lucky.
I don't like banning things at my table though.
Yeah. Everyone that had it though has made their own variation now, so it's fine. Like we've made fairer versions.
Is it? Oh, it just. I can't. Why can't I see my roll log?
What are you looking? I can't see your rules.
Yeah. Because Blodyn hasn't actually been added to any campaigns.
Because we're being super secret.
Yeah. So I accidentally just dismissed it. Can I roll that again?
Yes, you may roll it again.
well, it's even better.
Yo, who decided to let the wizard tank?
3. So the max damage would have been 51.
Yeah.
But since you made it, you can
What's that?
reduce that down to 25.
25. 25.
25, still alive.
25. Still alive, baby.
And then he's going to turn invisible.
Of course he is.
Because that's just a Furbolg thing.
Kenny, no, shit. I had something for this. No, I don't. Damn it, I don't.
And then he's gonna
Do I have something
attempt
for
to
this?
move away.
I felt like I had something for this.
Let me check my reactions real quick.
Now that's darkness.
And
If it moves
this isn't a spell.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything about this. Can I try
I
and
got nothing.
perceive
If you-
footsteps?
Would footsteps show up on the path, or
That's why I'm asking. Can I try?
Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Valid. Thank you for letting me try.
second
you're
that
not-
if I could.
You're
Do I
not
need
going to
to
be
roll
able to see
stealth
any
then?
footsteps. You can roll stealth, yes. You're going to be able to hear it.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
No, I take that back. Sorry, bud. You don't hear shit.
12.
That's really close.
Yes.
This
I'm
guy who's
gonna-
about 3 feet taller than you is silent.
God damn it.
He's just gonna leave. He's just gonna walk.
That's not good.
6. Yeah, that will be his turn.
Zoldan, you're up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna assume within the non-filled in light green circle encompassing Xander and John, there's rough terrain still.
So each of the... Oh, yeah, no, it is too. Yeah, that's all... You know what? It's actually triple difficult terrain in the middle. So just stay away from the middle. John's
So
fucked.
where,
I'm sorry,
where
John.
John is, it's for every square, it's 15. It's like no, actually it'd be 20, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's 20.
Specifically, where
Yeah,
John
it's
is
fine.
just fucked.
Don't
That's
go
a-
near where John is. Grab him out with your giant over-the-top hands. So you got 30-foot range.
Yeah, technically I could.
I've got him. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
She's
I
next
can-
up too.
Okay.
You may want to support tenacity because
Yeah, I'm not
this
a
thing
tank,
is almost dead.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Fair. I
Please,
I
I'm
did
not a
a lot of
tank.
damage here. Okay, like I tried.
Oh, dude, you did.
Oh,
over
you've
half
done
the team.
insane.
Don't worry. You got it from 161 down to 50 in a single round. You are fine. It's 111 damage. You're G.
I'm gonna just melee it from here because of my gear.
Yeah, go for it.
Would it be flanking at this point? Or no?
I let it go for Celadrin. I'll let it go for you because it's more
I-
focused on the little twiggy stick in front of it.
I appreciate you. 16 hit misses, I assume.
You're assuming all. Yeah, it does miss actually. You're off by 1.
Oh, up the blow tonight, Henry. God.
That'll hit 22.
That'll hit.
Yo.
So this is lightning.
Yep.
I said that at the beginning of the fight. For a total of 14.
Yep.
Sure. Let's flurry of blows this. Let's do this. 20 hits.
Yep.
I get 3 attacks more flurry. So we'll go through all 3. That's a total of 8. I rolled like ass.
Yep.
That misses. And let's see what this is. 19. Will
19 damage or 19 to hit? Because if it's 19 to hit, that hits.
2 hit. The third attack hits with 16 damage. Because I feel like I've done ass, I'm gonna blow an action surge.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, you're not doing haste. Do not worry.
so I'm doing that.
Tenacity.
Get up back to the top.
That's
Try again.
Dragging in.
Wow, I'm rolling really poorly today. That's a 15 to hit, which misses.
Misses. Yeah,
That's a 24 to hit.
that'll hit.
Let's do that.
You've just got to do 12 damage.
Oh, I dealt 28.
Let's go.
I don't know if I agree to that. How would you like to do this?
I'm just imagining all the electricity coursing through. I'm assuming there's water within inside it, and it kind of just falling into a pile of rocks.
Yeah. The tree that is in front of you slowly gets ripped apart by the lightning, burning and falling apart as each of these punches connects. Congrats, guys! You killed one of your mini bosses. Then it is Tenacity's turn. Now, Tenacity, I'm gonna make it so its death thing is still going to be in effect for now. You will be taking 6 necrotic damage, so you still have to get out of this area.
Yep.
You're currently prone. It will take half movement to get up, and then
Yep,
it
I'll do
is
that.
still dangerous terrain or difficult terrain.
Yeah, gotcha. First things first, Vortex Warp John. He will end up down here,
There's thank you.
and then I'm gonna Misty Step right next to him, because that's 30 feet. And that will be all I can do. Unless I drop a healing potion while I'm teleporting. I'm kidding. So,
Good stuff. I was squinting my eyes, thinking if I should let you get away with it. Don't worry.
see,
Crimson,
I
you're up.
thought you could save him.
Seeing Clarabelle had a look around the ground, is there any chance I could just, as a free action, have a look and see if the person's around, or would that be my action to
God,
actively
no.
look?
I'm gonna be
Alright,
honest with
yeah.
you. I'm not. I would let you, but you would have to beat his nat 20, and you did it the other day. You can if you want to, and see if you get a nat 20. But
Alright, is that
he's out of here. He's Gonski.
so? Is this free action though? Yes or no?
No,
just
it's not a
be
free
taking
action
my
to
action?
investigate. No, it's not a free action to investigate.
Alright, that's all good. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for the. Just for the. No, actually, no, I won't. Screw it, I won't. I'm gonna bonus action using 2 of my focus points to dodge. I have the dodge action using patient defense, and I'm going to, since it's heightened, use the 2d10 10 HP as a buffer, just in case he comes back for another round. So that's 12. Let's turn to Clara. How are they looking down there? Is this shambles still alive?
Anything that doesn't have a cross on it should still be alive.
Sorry, reloading page. I'll just take a sip of the health potion I got.
Yep.
That's my action. And I just stay on alert.
Too easy. Just before we get to our next person, just a reminder, guys, you do have your actions in combat tab in your thing. So your actions in combat are attack, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, influence, magic, ready, search, shove, study, or utilize. We do have some variations on some of these, and sometimes we let some things go, but there are times as well where unfortunately a search action would have to take a whole action as well. And once again, a reminder, if you use the help action, it gives a player advantage, and I'm letting you guys stack your advantages. So you can possibly get one of your teammates up to plus 12 for an attack, or all their attacks for a round. We'll then go to Xander. Now, Xander,
Hi.
you had health potions ready to go, and your friend has been moved 50 feet away.
Yeah, and
It's
I'm in.
physically impossible for you to get to him now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Considering that there's like a spot.
I'm gonna hot
He
swap
is 20
weapons to
feet.
the blood cleaver,
Yep.
and I'm
Oh,
from
no,
where
sorry.
I am. I'm gonna just start swinging at the other one
Oh shit, right on. Cool move.
because I've got 20
Edward.
feet of reach. So like full on Kratos Chaos Blade style, swinging the axe around. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Silvery Bobs.
Yeah, fuck you. 22 plus rage, which is 3. So that's 25 damage.
And that's slashing, right?
Correct.
Too easy. So that'll go through fine.
Okay.
Would you like to use your bonus action to add the radiant or necrotic?
That's not a bonus action, it just happens.
It just happens. Or would you like to roll your radiant or necrotic then?
Absolutely, that is another 10 damage. Radiant, I'll say.
Oh, good call.
Well, I figure it's a
Attack.
shambling zombie plant thing. Second attack, same deal. Swinging the axe in a massive circle, trying to slam it down. Even better to hit, that's a 30.
Big sads. Go ahead.
Now I don't get the Divine Fury off this, but that is 23 plus 3, that's 26 slashing damage.
Nice. You've done 61 damage to it in a round.
Very cool.
Okay.
Do I have a bonus action that I can use?
You can. Before that, I'm gonna give it its blighted aura trigger for 2 necrotic damage against you. 'Cause
Well,
I
that's
forgot to
just
do that, 'cause
rude.
I'm an old man. I know. He can't help it.
Oh.
He's just a
And
little
also,
guy.
since he took damage, it'll be
In the
an
spot, yeah, you get to add the additional necrotic. Can you roll that for me,
Extra,
please?
extra 2.
So I take 4 necrotic, okay.
We're just that mean. We're tag teaming you.
Damn. Crazy. I'm gonna use my Tactician ability.
Yep.
All attack rolls against this shambling mound near me are at advantage until my next turn.
Too easy. Easty, do I get to make a spore stomp on top of my other effects, or is it just the?
So Spore Stomp, the way I read it when I was playing it, that's an action.
Yeah.
So you,
cool.
you can either do the multi-attack or the Spore Stomp.
Yeah, cool. That's the way I was thinking it was gonna work, but yeah, I was
'Cause
just checking.
Just because when it says multi-attack, it says you can make
Yep.
2 slam attacks. It doesn't say Spore Stomp in it.
Assume that was the case, but thank you for letting me know as well. 25 will hit, or
Against me,
14 bludgeoning. Yep. Down to 7.
7 bludgeoning, yep.
Necrotic damage trigger, Easty.
Yep. 8.
So 15 damage, yep.
An additional 6 necrotic.
So 21 damage total.
How far can I throw? 60 feet.
That's no bueno.
Hey, Blodyn. Would he
Yeah.
throw one of them off the path?
Sorry?
Would one of these creatures throw them off the path?
Part of me wants to say yes, but part of me also wants to say no because the player for that character isn't here.
Yeah, that's true, eh? Oh, look at that! I can see a wizard.
Oh fuck, dog.
Would it be able to see through
Hey,
the magical
Easty.
darkness?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been making him roll for his concentration
What are you
checks.
doing?
What? What do you mean,
Oh.
Cuthbert? So sorry?
Oh, you've just taken a little bit of damage. I didn't make you roll for your constitution, though.
You want me to roll now? We can just see if it stays up.
Sure.
Constitution saving?
Yeah,
Sorry,
constitution saving. Just beat like I've left there 12.
Yeah. That's a 15.
Awesome. It's just gonna hit Xander again, I guess.
Cool.
It's gonna pick you up and throw you into the floor.
Great.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh wait, no, you're restrained. I get to roll again. Oh, cool. Does a 17 hit?
17. No.
Fuck. Okay. It
Missed it by 1.
picks you up and tries to slam you into the floor. As it does so, though, its fist itself is too big, and the fist is the thing that hits the floor. Flow Rider.
Hey, nice. She doesn't know where things are. She's not particularly bright. She's gonna start shadowboxing and, like, think that she's actually hitting the guy.
Roll a luck. Roll a D100.
Hell yeah.
Best wizard. Absolutely nails this.
D100.
Is high or low better?
50.
High's better. 50
How about
flat.
that?
50 on the dot.
feel like I kind of got a reward out of
That's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever seen a flat 50.
Yeah. Flower, even though it doesn't necessarily hit anything, you feel yourself getting psyched up. You feel yourself getting ready. You can add 1d8 temporary hit points.
1d8 temp HP. Let's go.
That seems like a fair switch round. Alright. Moment of truth. John, send it through to me, buddy. Hey, you were right next to someone who could heal you, and they decided to move you. That's not on me. Okay.
Did I fucking kill John? Did I fucking kill John?
Celadrin, you're up.
Did I kill him?
Cool. Well, well, I'm gonna leave that existential crisis behind me. I'm going to
Could I
drop.
Could I advise something, real quick? You're gonna drop the thinger, right?
Yeah, I'm dropping.
As you do so, would you look at John at all?
Well, no. I mean, I don't know where Satan's looking right now. Keep in mind, he's also in the darkness. Like, he doesn't know where the fuck he's looking right now. So I think he would drop
What's your
it.
range on your soul charges?
Sorry?
How close do they have to be for your soul charge?
Oh. Oh no.
John die.
Oh, I feel him die.
As you look over, you notice that the roots start to reach up and grab him.
Can I pull his soul towards me? Can I take his soul?
I'm going to do something real quick. Could I
It's just got a
please
lot more
have...
complicated than I expected it to be
Yeah.
honest.
Could I have Reese, Celadrin, John, and Tenacity in Secret Talk, please?
God.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
What did you do, Tenacity? What did you do?
Okay, to be fair, I warned, I said Xander was right there to heal, and you decided to move him. We're gonna start with this, before any of the other stuff happens. John, there are two pools of action that I can go from here. I can go a Rialtha route, or I can go a low bad route.
I'll leave it up to you, man.
You'll leave it up to me? Alright, can you go back to general, please?
Right.
Alright.
Okay, what the? I'm so sorry.
This is fun.
Right? I kind of don't want to take his soul, because as soon as I take his soul, we probably can't res him, right? So...
I'm gonna let Alona have a quick chat with you. Through the cosmos.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Go.
Can... Wait, let me get a character sheet.
You have 50 seconds for you to respond before one of my Pedwa respond. I'm going to start the timer in
Excuse
5,
me?
4, 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds from now.
Paladin, put your hand out, and you need to repeat after me. You have to do this right now.
Okay.
And then she'll tell him how to do, she'll do like a resurrection spell.
Okay, I'm gonna follow whatever the fuck she says.
It's like
Which is-
full, it's an infernal, it's like full radiant, it's like fucking, like, shit, it's fucking powerful as fuck.
Okay, I'm just, following whatever the fuck she says. The voice in my head, which
Here's what I will say.
Got
John currently has an infernal contract on him, otherwise I would have made Celadrin roll a disadvantage. I'm gonna let this be a flat roll. Reese,
What do I
I
roll?
think the DC should be pretty fucking high.
Yeah, because he's
what
not
do
the
I
one
roll then?
casting the spell. I
Yeah,
agree.
that's what we're figuring out. I'm thinking at minimum a 25.
I was gonna say 25.
Are we going Arcana or Medicine?
It could go either way.
Alright, you
No,
have to
no,
roll a
John's fucking dead.
25 Arcana flat.
But, like, I would need a nat 20.
Still possible.
Still possible.
I believe in you.
Okay, can I do anything else here?
Yeah,
Well,
no, I don't think it's gonna work now.
No, okay,
I
we're
will
trying.
let
No,
you...
we're trying this.
Hold up. Here's what I'll say. For every soul trinket that you're okay with losing, I'll let you add advantage to it.
I'm willing to sacrifice 2 soul trinkets.
So you're gonna have
that's-
advantage +2,
Okay.
So that increases
and
your
I will
oath.
give you an additional +2 because you have a friend in your pocket currently.
Okay. So that's advantage +4.
Yep.
And I can re-roll if necessary because I still have all my lucky charges.
Yep.
So we have 5 tries of this. It's fine.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Come on,
Okay,
you got
we
this.
got this. We got this. We just need 1 nat 20. We need 1 nat 20. That's all we need. Okay, first roll wasn't fine. Okay, we try again.
Can you stream for me too so I can watch this?
Can Tenacity also like give like a bonus because she's protection as well? I
Nope.
know she's not part of it, but like
Nope.
Okay, I'm rolling, yeah? As in rolling
Yep.
the second one. Nat 20! Nat 20!
Yes, he did it!
No!
Good job. Good job.
I only need to
Alright.
use 2 fucking lucky charges. Let's go! Okay, we saved a life today. We saved a life. I'm proud of myself.
Celadrin is
Wait,
redeeming
chat.
himself.
I'm going to start the roleplay. You, Emily, will have to describe how Celadrin does it, and then I will describe how
I
he.
can't be a part of
No,
this.
he
Not
I
as-
can't-
Okay, yep. Then can you let him know now exactly
Yeah, what
how
should
it
I
works?
say?
How does he need to describe it?
Eyes would start glowing like a really light white color, and as he turns
Okay.
his face, he just like raise his hand and then start speaking like infernal,
Okay.
and then it's like this bright light just fucking surrounds John.
Okay. We try. Okay, let's head back before I forget everything you just said.
Yep.
Hey! How we doing?
Oh, it's my.
Wait up. Yeah. In a second. You feel yourself drifting into Lobad's grasp. This is not the cold, cool, and loving embrace of Rialta. This is hunger incarnate. You feel yourself starting to get stripped away piece by piece, as if the sands of time are running across your body. These roots encircle you as Celadrin runs, slides, puts his hands out, and go Celadrin.
Okay, so what you see is Celadrin's eyes turn like bright white, right? And he just starts chanting in Inferno, and this like huge amount of light starts pouring off of you, John. Like it's like blinding pretty much to everyone around you. And you make it. You stay alive and are still with us. Barely.
As this happens, John, this is complete agony. This is your soul being ripped between 3 very powerful forces all at once. Your body itself is still unconscious. We're gonna chat about the effects of how this worked later. For everyone else, to let you know why this worked, Celadrin's roleplay with Alona way earlier in the campaign where she was teaching him Infernal, let him know how to speak Infernal. He rolled a nat 20 using advantage and 2 lucky points, and another force is assisting from somewhere else.
It was fucking close, my guy.
Oh, it
Don't
was
do that again. It
real
was,
close.
I still had a heroic inspiration if everything else failed, but I like don't do that. I'm not a healer. Like,
I am the healer.
Because Tenacity's right there, can she like fucking roll to see what the fuck just happened?
You know what? Go for it.
What would that be?
Oh, fucked if I know.
I would say it'd be either an Arcana investigation or something else.
Like,
Honestly, 30 Arcana. I'll let you roll at an advantage.
okay.
I'd say religion potentially as well.
Oh, I got a 27.
Too bad.
anyway, was that my turn? Is that all?
Oh yeah, that
This
is
turn?
completely your turn.
Okay, fair
Sorry,
enough.
I
I
before
respect
when
that.
I was saying what the actions were, I forgot to add hellish reincarnation. Yes, that is definitely an action. Blodyn, you are now safe.
Safe.
You are.
There was one thing I wanted to do.
I'll go for it.
'Cause-
Target John.
I don't know, just as like a send off, he's going
Yeah.
to cast. This is a send off. He's going to cast. Oh, I should have saved my 8th level spell slot up. That could have been really funny.
What are we gonna do?
I just realized I have Tsunami as a spell.
That would be so good.
That's cooked.
But I used my 8th level spell slot for Blight, so.
That's okay. Can you remind us what Blight does again?
No, I've already. It's already. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
all-
that's the previous one. Yeah. What are
yeah,
we
it's my previous
thinking?
turn. Cloud Kill
How cool. Awesome.
on Crimson and Clarabelle.
Oi,
Can
you
I
know
ask
that
a
costs
question?
your invisibility, right? We know where you are now.
It ended at the start of my turn anyway.
Cool.
He's not there. He's off the path. Yes, you may ask a question, Steve.
Because of the patient defense I took and the dodge, that won't give me anything extra for this, will it? Because dodge only works on.
Attack rolls, yeah.
Yeah, you can't dodge gas, unfortunately. I don't think.
No, that's all good. I'm just asking.
If you
Yeah,
could, I
it's
would have
a
learned it a long
22.
time ago.
It's a 22
Hey, yo.
con save, please.
Looking at
from
you,
Dark
monster. Con
I was
save?
gonna say, was that you get?
One save.
I was gonna say, was that you get in real life?
Maybe.
Hey.
Oh, what was the DC?
22.
I got it exact.
Motherfucker. It was on an 11. This is stupid. This is so stupid.
It's okay. I
That's
believe in you,
okay.
bud.
So 28 damage if you
No.
if you failed, half that if you,
So I take
Yeah, I'll take it.
14.
and then Blodyn is off the path, and
Out of there.
I'm
Alright,
assuming that would
218.
also just remove the concentration on the
Oh yeah.
on Cloud Kill.
No, I'm so desperate for Cloud to still be there. Zoldan, then Tenacity.
Cool beans. This big one next to Xander's alive, yes?
Yep.
Cool, I'm gonna move here and start swinging. Will not get advantage. 22 hits, as far as I can tell.
Yep. 22 should hit.
That's a total of 24. Doing its thing. Dirty 20 hits.
Yep.
There's more of this. 8 plus 8 is 16. I'll bonus flurry as well.
Yep.
That'll hit for 27. Well, there's damage roll of 1. So
Okay.
16. And second to last hit. Dirty 20 to hit. For 16 again. And last hit. That fails. I'll end my turn there.
You cooked it. Tenacity, you're up.
That was a good one for
She
myself.
will go down next to John. Where are the majority of John's wounds?
All over him.
He's covered in scars. He's covered in scars from the roots that were latching onto him. He's covered in burn marks. He's a mess.
She's just gonna like rip open as much as she can and get the ointment and just start fucking rubbing it all over. This is the first time that like she hasn't had a scowl on her face, and she's basically crying.
As soon as you rip his like shirt off and starting to spread the ointment, you notice that he is very athletically built. This man fucks.
Okay, that's what he rolled. See how much she likes him.
Yep.
That's
go
a
for it.
27.
You're starting to develop a bit of a crush, bro. These blue
Wow.
guys, they may be better than you thought.
Okay, it's 2d8 plus 4, 2. That will be 13 hit points back to John, and she's just gonna like hold his head and like just like looking at him, like she fucking did this.
So 13, you said?
Yeah. And that was an action and bonus action. I think nothing. She's just gonna be like staring at him, trying to see when he'll wake up.
You're still very much asleep, John.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your soul had just been participating in a tug of war game.
Which I won, by the way.
Which I won, by the way. I need everyone to know that. I won. I'm the
And they
best.
used the soul trinkets for good.
Yeah.
You didn't just steal someone.
Character growth, guys.
Crimson, you're up.
I'm up. I don't want to be up. Well, granted that don't seem to be any major threat. Far away.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll have to use my bonus action to step of the wind.
Trust me, do it.
Yeah. Flower, you want to come for a ride?
Let's go.
Yeah, and I'll just drop us off straight in the middle. Whoop. I'm assuming the difficult terrain. I've got 100 foot. Takes me
you're
75
fine.
to get there.
Do
Yeah,
not even sweat it.
groovy. Because Bone Crusher there, I'm assuming I would have flanking.
Oh no. He is completely enshrouded in stuff. Like he is getting pushed into the floor.
Oh, groovy. I'm coming in then. Because I have a flower next to me, would I technically have advantage?
I'll let it slide.
I'd appreciate. That's 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Might as well try a stunning strike on this just so I have advantage on the second. That
Can you
is.
just give me a solid. Can you just roll your other attack now and your combined damage?
Oh, yep. 17 for the first. Second attack. Yep, second attack will hit. With 11, so 28 points of damage. Force.
How would you like to do this? You're over by 1.
Beautiful. As I come in, sleep I'm fine, seeing that Bone Crusher's just been absolutely bodied into the ground. Go into Muhammad Ali, foot like a butterfly, sting like a bee. First, Astral Fist will go in, smash the legs out from underneath, and then the second will go Major Uppercut, and just disperse the minerals, roots, and everything else.
Too easy. You slam into this thing as it slumps over, instantly dying from these punches to its body. And I would like to say congratulations there, guys. That is the end of combat. We're going to pick up next week from this point, I reckon. Is that a good idea, Reese?
I reckon so.
That's awesome. Well, if you'd like to sign us out.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for playing, and thank you all so much for watching. We'll pick up from this spot next week, in the chaos that will ensue all of this, I'm sure. But until then, may all your rolls be 20s. See ya.